I wish Formed had existed when I first became a Christian. I wouldn't have seen myself as a leader at all, but God actually calls us into leadership. Not just leading ourselves, but we all are called to lead others because we're all called to make disciples. Whether you feel like you're a leader or not, God is calling you into leadership of one form or another.
Formed is a special program designed for people who would not normally see themselves as leaders or called into leadership, but it's specifically for people who come from a situation of either exclusion or marginalisation or some form of poverty.
It's a course for people who may disqualify themselves from training courses or leadership courses, even just because the word leadership is mentioned.
Well, I came to Formed to actually look for reasons to not step into leadership. The teaching's absolutely fantastic. It's opened up a lot to me about servant leadership. I've heard God clearly speak to me and say to me, no, I want to use you. It's changed my mind. I no longer want to not lead. I want to listen to God and to follow him.
The Formed training course by Jubilee Plus has sessions that are all under 20 minutes and some much shorter than that.
A lot of the teaching is very interactive. We use things like object lessons and illustrations and images. And all of that is to really aid learning, but also to do it in manageable chunks for people who perhaps haven't accessed church-based training courses before.
I've had a member of my congregation already do Formed and be part of the sessions. I've got to say how amazed I've been at the impact it's had on both her journey of faith, her journey following Christ, but also in her leadership and the gift of leadership that she's carrying. Since she returned from being part of Formed, she's preached on a Sunday, she's been involved in the mission of the church, and she's been taking a lead in the things that we're doing within our community.
There are many people within our communities that have gifts of leadership, but it's almost like they're hidden talents. These are talents that need to be unearthed so that people can be bringing forward what they've got as these gifts for the equipping actually of the whole body. If you are a church or social action leader, we would love you to do Formed with people within your church.
Jubilee Plus would encourage you to gather a group of perhaps unlikely leaders all in the same room. There is enormous benefit to people learning from one another's testimonies and experiences and growing in God together. And we're confident that you will see a next generation of leaders from the margins emerge as a result.
Visit our website to find out more and download the free sample sessions.